Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. My name is Jacob and I will be taking you along for my Saturday afternoon DoorDash experience. I will be doing the lunch shift. I started about 11 o'clock and I am going to go probably about until 2 o'clock, and we'll just see how much money we can make. So I've already started. I did one delivery before I started recording. That one was an order for $8, and it was for about 4 miles, but I was leaving from my apartment, and so, you know, it was probably like, if I was closer to the restaurant, I would have done less miles for that one. But it was quick, only about 20 minutes, and now I'm picking up my second order. Hey, look, I know that it's early in the day, you know, I'm only on my second order, but it's already been a very good day so far. The first restaurant had the order ready when I got there, and so did the second one. So very easy pickups. Just drive to the restaurant, pick it up, and there you go. So first one order was done in 20 minutes, and this one will probably be done in 15 minutes. So it was about 4 miles, I think it was, but half of that was freeway miles. So I'm almost there, and it hasn't even been like 10 minutes yet. So drop this off. It's a $50 order, so I'm hoping that there's a hidden tip on this $9.25. There should be, I would think, and I think I'm delivering to a pretty upscale neighborhood, so we'll see. I'll update you guys later. Whoo, guys, I am pumped. That order that I took for $9.25, it ended up being an $18 total. So it's double what I accepted it for. $15 tip. I'm so excited. You guys have to look at the map, see where you're delivering, zoom in on the map. And what I found on that one was there was a house in a very upscale neighborhood, and so, you know, I was expecting a big tip. I wasn't expecting that big, but that's really exciting. And then after that beauty of an order, we got one of these, and it ended up being $1 more than what it said on the accept screen. And this went to an area that I didn't really love, but it was still $10 when I accepted it. And so I was fine with it, because what I had gotten used to is what I talked about in my last video about how DoorDash was only showing like $5 orders, $6 orders, $7 orders, and they weren't showing any orders that were really like $8 and above, like I had been seeing for like the past 6 months to a year. And so I was excited when I saw a $10 payout, because, you know, that's guaranteed. I don't have to guess if the tip is going to be higher, you know, and just gamble on that. And so $10 guaranteed was a lot better than what I've been seeing with $6, $7. So I took it anyway, even though I knew it wasn't going to an area that I particularly liked, but I did so anyway. It was an easy drop off, easy pickup. You know, Saturday has been going really well for me so far. Usually the lunch shift on Saturday, in my area at least, was pretty slow. For the most part, I would say it's pretty slow, at least compared to like weekday lunch shifts, because there are a lot of businesses in my area that people order from their place of work all the time. Even this past year, when a lot of people were working from home, there were still a lot of people in the office ordering food, and so it was really good during the week. But Saturday morning to afternoon, I wasn't really getting any kind of good orders. It was really slow, but today has been really quick, like orders after orders after orders. You know, I'll decline like 5 in a row, and I'll continue to just keep getting more and more orders, and so I can accept the ones that I like. So that has been really nice. I don't know why it's really busy today, but, you know, it's been good. So hopefully it keeps up. You know, in my last video, I was kind of negative. I said, you know, things that I didn't like about DoorDash and how it was hiding tips. But I don't really want to be a negative guy. I want to be positive. I want to be excited. I mean, I am having fun. I'm picking up food and delivering it for people for money, and it's not really that hard of a job. And you know, we should have a good time doing this. You know, if we're going to be in our cars all the time, you know, we should be happy. We need to be excited about it, especially because we're self-employed. We're our own bosses. You know, let's get this money. Let's be excited. Okay, so that's 2 more orders done since I last updated you. The first order was pretty good. It was $11. It wasn't too far away, but that one was kind of weird though, because the customer put in the wrong address. So when I called him, I said I was here, and he said, well, I'm right outside, I don't see you. It turns out the customer put in the wrong address, but it was only for like 1 street over. So it took me like 30 seconds to get to the correct address, and then he was waiting there outside. So kind of weird. I told him, you know, just update your address in the app for next time, and that'll be fine for whoever's delivering to you next. And then this one, the one I just did, it was $12 for, I think it said 6 miles. And it brought me to an area that I don't really like to be in. It brought me to the same area as a previous order where I got $11. So I don't really like being in this area, because I have to drive about 2 to 3 miles to get back to where I can start accepting good orders again. DoorDash usually won't even send me like any orders until I drive back near the hotspot. And so I don't like coming over there, but it was a $12 payout, and it was for a merchant that usually has the food ready on time. And so I went in, picked up the food immediately, and then drove straight to the customer. And it didn't take that long. It was only about maybe a 15-20 minute delivery, so that's still good. So now I believe I've done 6 deliveries, and it's been just under 2 hours, and I'm at $60 right now. So that's over $30 an hour. I'm amazed. I don't do Saturday lunch shifts very often. I usually don't work those. I usually just do Saturday night shifts, and those are really good. Saturday night is good in my area. Saturday lunch usually isn't too good, but I am making over $30 an hour right now, and so I'm having a good time. I'm fired up. I know it's only $60, but hey, it's another $60 in my bank account. And so we'll continue to go. Hopefully I'll still get orders for another maybe hour or so, and then I might call it a shift after that. But you know, hopefully I can maintain this $30 an hour. Even if it's like $25 an hour, I'd still say it's been a success. So let's keep going. Okay, well, it's only been about 25 minutes since I last talked to you guys, but I've already done 2 orders since then. I did 1 order for Chipotle for $7, and it went less than a mile, and I could not be happier with that. I mean, I was worried about accepting this because since I started my Dash, I picked up a peak pay for $1 extra per delivery. So really that order would only been $6, $3 tip plus $3 base pay. But it was going less than 1 mile, and it was going to an apartment complex. And I try to avoid apartment complexes at all costs. It takes forever to find the apartment complex or the apartment building that they're in, and then find the number to go to the correct door. Houses are way better than apartments. So I try to avoid them, but I use this app that leads me directly to the unit in the apartment complex, and it's really nice. I downloaded it a couple months ago to start using, and I wish I had known about it much sooner. So if you want me to make a whole video about that, I can do an app review of that. Just let me know in the comments, or like this video, so that I know that you guys want that. Sorry, I had to decline that offer. It was going 11 miles. It was a $13 order, but it was going 11 miles way out of my zone. I do not need that. I'm trying to make over $30 an hour. So yeah, so like this video or comment if you want to see a review of that app. I think it's an amazing app. And but the second order that I just dropped off was going 3 miles. It was an $8 order, and it was taking me in the zone that really doesn't have any restaurants at all. But since it only took me about a mile and a half to get back to the busy hotspots, I decided it was worth it. Sadly, my streak came to an end. I wasn't really talking about this because, you know, when you're on a hot streak, like I was on, you don't really talk about it. You know, maybe that's superstitious, whatever. But I think I just did my 8th order today. So the first 7 orders, the order was ready every single time I got to the restaurant. And I had never been on something like that. And it was amazing. But Jersey Mike's ruined it. Oh well, not really a big deal. What can you do? It was ready in like 5 minutes, so no big deal. All right, we have been busy. These past 2 orders, they weren't as high as you had seen me taking earlier in the day. Earlier in the day, I was taking like $10 orders, $11 orders, $12 orders, and those were amazing, and I'm so grateful for those ones. But I'm also grateful for these orders too. You know, this is between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. It's starting to get not as busy, and you know, there's just not a ton of orders, and there are still dashers out on the road that, you know, want those big orders. And so I had been sitting in my car for probably about 10 minutes without accepting an order, and I was just waiting for something good to come through, and you know, nothing was coming. And so I got this Panera order for $6, and you know, I didn't want to take it. It was going to an apartment complex. You know, the miles weren't too bad, but a $6 order. But I was like, whatever, I'll accept it. And you know why I accepted it? It's because it's 98 degrees right now in Phoenix, where I am. It is so hot. I just wanted to go inside. I just wanted an order at that point because I was tired of sitting in my car in this heat. I was sweating. You know, I know that, you know, not everyone can relate to this because, you know, the summer's coming. You know, that means that it's gonna stop snowing. It probably has in a lot of places, but the sun's blasting me right now at 98 degrees out here, and so I was just happy to go inside a restaurant and get that AC. Yeah, but anyway, and then that $6 order ended up being $8. I don't think I got a screenshot of it because a new order popped up so fast. So I didn't get the opportunity to screenshot it to show you guys, but it was a $6 order turned to an $8 order. So another example of a hidden tip. And then this second order that I just finished, it was a $7 order going less than 4 miles, I think. That was also true of an apartment complex, but it was the first order that I got right after, and then I just wanted to accept it because I wanted more money. It was getting to the end of my 3rd hour, and I was still trying to keep pace with that $30 an hour, and I did. I completed it. That was probably like less than 10 minutes. And so at the end of 3 hours, I now have $90 total. And so now that goes perfectly with the $30 an hour I was trying to maintain throughout the first 3 hours. I might be done now. It's very, very slow right now. And so I might be done. I'll still sit in this parking lot, see if another order pops up. But for right now, I don't really have any good orders coming through. But we'll just see. We'll see about that. And with that, we'll wrap things up here for this dash and for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching until this point. And hopefully I taught you a few tricks and tips on how you could make $30 an hour. You know, we worked 3 hours today and made exactly $90. That's incredible. I mean, that $30 an hour is very good wage. And I'm excited that I hit it. And don't think that you're going to make $30 an hour every single time. You know, this this doesn't happen every time. It can happen a lot. Your dashes, especially when you do lunch and dinner, you can get $30 an hour. And as long as you do the right things, accept the right orders. So, I'm excited that I'm at a point where I can hit $30 an hour somewhat frequently. I don't do it every time, of course, but there I do hit it, and I'm happy that I hit it at a time when I didn't think it was going to be too busy on Saturday at lunch. But that's going to do it for me. If you guys got to this point, I'm sure you liked the video at least a little bit. So if you could leave me a like, that would help me out a ton. If you want to see more content like this, then please subscribe. I'll be posting more often. And if you didn't like this content, but you still made it this far, comment down below of maybe something you want to see differently, and what you didn't, maybe something you didn't like and you want to see more of. So yeah, just let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.